Okay, we're resuming our elimination practice. This is video elimination part 1B. We looked the other day at addition. Today we're going to focus on subtraction. When we were focusing on addition, we said that the coefficients had to be opposites of each other. And now when we want to select subtraction, we would select subtraction because the coefficients, it's too early in the morning. Maybe I didn't spell that right. Coefficients are the same. And why do we want to do the same? Because like 5 minus 5, both of the numbers are 5, and when we subtract them, we get 0. Remember, that's our goal when we're talking about elimination. Okay? Therefore, we are ready to try 9x minus 3y and equals 24, and 7x minus 3y equals 20. Now, remember, we're going to follow those same steps. Write it in standard form. Eliminate a variable. Solve for that variable and substitute in to find the other one. So, here's what I like to do. I like to put a big subtraction sign out front. Okay? And when you subtract terms that are the same, are 9x and 7x the same? No. Then we go to our next set. Is negative 3y and negative 3y, are those the same? Yes. What happens when we take negative 3y minus negative 3y? Cancels each other out. Now, I want to take a time out here for a minute. Well, no, I'm going to wait until next time. Now, let's go ahead and subtract. Those canceled, so now I have 9 minus 7. That's 2x equals 24 minus 20. That's 4. Divide both sides by 2, and I get x equals 2. So if x equals 2, that means 9 times 2 minus 3y equals 24. 18 minus 3y equals 24. Subtract 18. Be careful here. Negative 3y equals 6. So y equals negative 2. So I have 2 comma negative 2 as my answer. Double check. 7 times 2 minus 3 times negative 2 equals 20. 14 minus negative 6 equals 20. Minus negative is plus. 14 plus 6 is, in fact, 20. Okay? Let's move on to this one. Using subtraction again. Subtract. Or do I have terms that are identical? I want to kind of set it up this way. That might help. These are identical, so we're going to cross those out. Negative 2 minus 1. Negative 2 minus 1 is negative 3x equals negative 9 minus 3. I like to do that. I like to touch so I remember. So negative 9 minus 3 is negative 12. I'm going to take a time out here for a minute because I want to look at this setup again. Let's look at negative 2x plus 3y equals negative 9. And x plus 3y equals 3. Now, we can say that we're going to subtract them. Merry Christmas for using red and green. Now, we know that subtraction is the same as adding the opposite. So really what you're doing is you're making, and if you just want to keep it subtraction and you've got it, then don't listen. But you can make this, really all of this term right here is really going to change to the opposite. So I can change it to addition and make every term here its opposite. So now I have negative 2 plus negative 1 is negative 3x. 3 plus negative 3 cancels, and negative 9 plus negative 3 is negative 12. Okay? Therefore, now if I divide by negative 3, x will equal 4. And if I divide over here by negative 3, do I find that x equals 4? Yes. Okay, so just another way to look at it. If you have questions about that, you can talk to me. Now we need to find out our value for y. I'm going to substitute in the second one. So 4 plus 3y equals 3. Okay, subtract 4, subtract 4. 3y equals negative 1. Divide by 3, divide by 3. Uh-oh, this is not going to work. I want you to keep this as a fraction. So y equals negative 1/3. Okay, so my ordered pair is 4 comma negative 1/3. Let's try that up at the top one. What's negative 4 times 2 plus 3 times negative 1/3? Negative 8 plus negative 1, does that equal negative 9? Check. Okay, one more example. Negative 2x plus 3y equals 25, and negative 2x plus 6y equals 58. So coefficients are the same, so we're going to subtract. They're the same, these are going to cancel. But I have 3 minus 6. 3 minus 6, negative 3y equals 25 minus 58. 25 minus 58 is 33. Negative. Divide by negative 3. Y equals 11. So y is 11. What is x? Negative 2x plus 3 times 11 equals 25. Negative 2x plus 33 equals 25. Negative 2x equals negative 8. X equals 4. So my ordered pair is 4 comma 11. Okay? Again, you could have set that up as adding the opposite. If you want help with that, see me. That concludes our elimination practice using subtraction.